Do you know the number one thing that surprises engaged couples? Take a guess. The sheer amount of decisions they have to make while planning a wedding. Indoors or outdoors? How many guests? Are kids invited? Controversial. Which cake flavor? Seriously, how do you even begin to figure out what's right for you? That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to make every wedding decision a piece of cake, from choosing your dream wedding venue and vendors to deciding how to best spend your budget. With tons of customizable wedding websites, save the dates, and invites, every detail will feel like you. Zola will even help you choose the gifts, experiences, and cash funds you really want. The next thing you know, you've planned your whole wedding all in one place. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's Zola.com.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Over the past 75 years, more than 10,000 chemicals have entered our food supply, but the EU allows just 300 additives. At Thrive Market, we prioritize quality, banning over 1,000 ingredients found in conventional grocery stores. Our Healthy Swap scanner helps you find better versions of your pantry essentials without the junk, dyes, or fillers, and everything is delivered right to your doorstep. So shop at a grocery store that actually cares about your health at thrivemarket.com/getstarted for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Signs and symptoms of borderline personality disorder, BPD. Borderline personality disorder, BPD, is a complex mental health condition characterized by emotional instability, difficulty with relationships, and a distorted self-image. The symptoms can vary widely in intensity and may cause significant distress in the lives of individuals who experience them. BPD is often marked by intense emotional reactions, impulsive behaviors, and an unstable sense of self, which can make daily life feel unpredictable and chaotic. However, with appropriate treatment, individuals with BPD can learn to manage their symptoms and lead fulfilling lives. 1. Emotional instability. One of the core features of borderline personality disorder is emotional dysregulation. People with BPD experience intense emotional fluctuations that can change rapidly. They may feel extremely happy or confident one moment, only to feel deeply sad or angry shortly thereafter. These emotional swings are often disproportionate to the situation, leaving individuals feeling overwhelmed and unsure of how to cope. Example, a person with BPD might feel a deep sense of euphoria when they receive praise or affection from a loved one, but that happiness can quickly turn to anger, sadness, or disappointment when they perceive a slight or rejection. 2. Intense fear of abandonment. A key symptom of BPD is an intense and often irrational fear of abandonment. People with BPD may go to great lengths to avoid real or perceived abandonment, whether through clinginess, manipulative behaviors, or emotional outbursts. This fear of being left alone or rejected can lead individuals to feel highly vulnerable in relationships. Example, if someone with BPD feels that a friend is not responding quickly to a message, they may feel abandoned and act out in desperation, even if there is no intention of rejection from the other person. 3. Unstable and intense relationships. Individuals with BPD often experience unstable relationships, which can alternate between idealization and evaluation. They may view someone as perfect and wonderful one moment, only to later feel that the person is entirely bad or untrustworthy. This pattern, called splitting, causes emotional turmoil and can make it difficult to maintain stable, healthy relationships. Example, a person with BPD may feel deeply connected to a romantic partner and view them as their soulmate, but if a disagreement occurs, they might suddenly view that partner as entirely negative, leading to conflict or emotional withdrawal. 4. Distorted self-image. People with BPD often struggle with a distorted or unstable sense of self. They may feel uncertain about who they are, what they want in life, or how they should behave in different situations. This instability in self-identity can lead to sudden shifts in goals, values, or appearance, as they try to find a stable sense of identity. Example, an individual with BPD might go through phases of dramatically changing their appearance, such as changing their clothing style or adopting new hobbies, as they try to figure out who they are. 5. Impulsive and risky behaviors. People with BPD are prone to acting impulsively, often without considering the long-term consequences of their actions. This can include engaging in risky behaviors, such as excessive spending, unsafe sexual activity, substance abuse, or reckless driving. These behaviors are typically attempts to cope with intense emotions or feelings of emptiness. Example, an individual with BPD may suddenly decide to make an impulse purchase or engage in a dangerous activity, such as driving at high speeds, as a way to deal with feelings of frustration or anxiety. 6. Self-harm and suicidal thoughts. Self-harm, such as cutting, burning, or hitting oneself, is a significant symptom of BPD. Individuals may engage in these behaviors as a way of coping with overwhelming emotions, seeking relief from pain, or expressing feelings that are too difficult to communicate. In some cases, individuals with BPD may experience suicidal thoughts or attempt suicide in moments of emotional crisis. Example, someone with BPD might cut themselves when they feel overwhelmed by feelings of emptiness or hopelessness, as a way to temporarily relieve the emotional pain they are experiencing. 7. Chronic feelings of emptiness. Many people with BPD report feeling a persistent and pervasive sense of emptiness or inner void. This feeling of being empty can lead individuals to feel disconnected from themselves and others, which in turn can contribute to feelings of sadness, loneliness, or need for constant stimulation. Example, a person with BPD may feel a deep sense of emotional emptiness, which they might try to fill by engaging in risky behaviors or seeking attention from others, but the feeling often returns, leading to further distress. 8. Inappropriate and intense anger. Another common symptom of BPD is difficulty controlling anger. People with BPD may experience sudden, intense bursts of anger or frustration, which may be out of proportion to the situation. This can lead to conflicts in relationships, impulsive outbursts, or feelings of regret afterward. Example, an individual with BPD may lash out angrily at a friend over a minor issue, such as being late to an event, and later feel ashamed of their outburst. 9. Paranoia or dissociation. Under stress, individuals with BPD may experience paranoid thoughts or dissociation. Paranoia involves irrational distrust of others or fear that others are plotting against them. Dissociation refers to feeling detached from one's own body or reality, as if they are watching themselves from outside their body. Example, during a stressful moment, someone with BPD may believe that their partner is secretly planning to leave them, even without any evidence, or they may feel disconnected from themselves, as if they are watching their life unfold from a distance. Co-occurring conditions. It is important to note that BPD often occurs alongside other mental health conditions. These can include depression. Many individuals with BPD experience feelings of deep sadness or hopelessness, which can be mistaken for clinical depression. Anxiety. The intense emotional experiences of BPD often lead to high levels of anxiety and fear, especially related to relationships and abandonment. Eating disorders. Individuals with BPD may engage in disordered eating behaviors, such as binge eating or restricting food, as a way to cope with emotional pain or regain a sense of control. Substance abuse. Many people with BPD use substances such as alcohol or drugs to self-medicate or numb overwhelming emotions. Conclusion. The signs and symptoms of borderline personality disorder, BPD, can be complex and varied, making it a challenging disorder to live with. However, with appropriate diagnosis, therapy, and support, individuals with BPD can manage their symptoms and lead productive, fulfilling lives. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, are two highly effective treatment options for BPD, helping individuals learn emotional regulation, improve relationships, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. If you or someone you know is struggling with BPD, it's important to seek professional help and begin the journey toward recovery.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.